My name is Celeste. I found Mike in Sumatera because I was hunting for real estate investment groups to get involved with, and saw a post that he had made about basically walking through some of the assets up in Ogden. And so we first met right behind the Winco. So we were, at the Winco, so we were right behind the Chloe and Aubrey, and walked through exactly kind of how he found those, how they'd start out as this, this ugly little house that everybody else saw and thought, okay, well, that'd be a flip, be a fix and flip. Totally not seeing the potential. And then as he walked through, talking about how he discovered that you could do that Ogden was allowing multifamily and commercial, and just talking to the whole different potential of how one person would see a property versus how he'd see it. And first of all, getting that different way of thinking. And then it just became something where I'm like, okay, well, I want to learn more and hear more about how you identify these kind of things, how to think like this. Yeah, it just made multifamily very different, far more approachable than it had ever been. Made me think of possibility I never thought of before. I always kind of, back of my mind, was thinking of real estate as a vehicle to build wealth long term. I'd had forever one single investment property, just a single family home that was rented out. And so from the time that I'd got that, it'd been 10 years trying, back my thinking, okay, I'd like to get another one. And so then all of a sudden, with Mike, now there was opportunity to, instead of this slow growth or slow grind, to try and create wealth, or this mentality that you need to have your own money, or I need to have the money in order to get the assets. It was a complete 360 on how to think about how to leverage money, how that capital is not a restriction. It's not a limitation. There's more out there. You just have to go out and find the deals. You have to be looking and thinking differently. The whole idea of that, highest and best use. And it's like it talks about the gap between where I was and then totally thinking, okay, yeah, bridging this gap to something I hadn't even thought about before. Well, and it's funny because even before this, with investment-wise, I was doing residential listings and such, but also part of me was working with investors and trying to do wholesaling. But even wholesaling, even though there's big potential paydays, or if even if you keep some and fix and flip, it's still kind of limited, and it's almost still pennies compared to your possibilities if you think bigger. There's not gatekeeping. I even talked to somebody else. I was listening to a video by another big developer, Utah developer, and he talked about when he was trying to get in, he went to a bunch of companies and interviewed, and he's like, well, I want to learn. And people are like, well, I don't want to train my competition. Why would I train you? There's not competition. I think as far as Mike goes, there's no competition. There's plenty of room. There's plenty of deals out there. And instead of gatekeeping or guarding, instead he's inviting, come in, yeah, spend 5 years change your life in 5 years. Come ride shotgun. Come have a intimate ride along the process of how to do this from the inside. Or it's kind of like the difference of going to university and going through a class. I can go through a class on development. I could go get a whole degree on development and real estate. It's totally different. Yeah, understanding the terminology versus understanding the application, understanding the hiccups that come up, understanding at each step where your profit points are, where your points of leverage, how you can take something and create multiple opportunities, and then also the process of okay, let's build win-win opportunities along the way for everybody that gets involved. Probably that reiteration, it's stop telling yourself lies. You are bigger, you're greater, you're more amazing than you think. And you can be bigger, greater, more amazing than you can even imagine. Just commit to it, jump in and do. Get those guts and just commit to it, yeah. I think it was really getting super clear on round signals. And it was not only, it was two-part, it was learn what your signals are, what your wealth signals, what your red zone focus needs to be, and get super clear on what your signals are, what are distractions, what are noise, things that you can delegate or get away with, things that can be eliminated completely. And then also conversely, get super clear on the signals of your clients, your ideal people that you want to work with. And the more and a lot of that comes down to becoming exceptional at listening and communication. No, it's like, yeah, you have no idea what you're even missing out or what even the questions to ask are until you just kind of jump in with somebody that's built and lost more in real estate and development than you can even imagine.